You outsmarted someone. You had someone who truly thought they was about to get one over on you, psychologically, mentally, in some type of way. They thought they outsmarted you. It was almost this energy of, and my nose is itching. I don't know if y'all see it's already red. I've been itching so much before this, but then it also feels like some type of like sickness or virus or like seasonal things. So some of you guys can have allergies, some of you guys could also have gotten over some type of sickness, but this person also was like a virus. Okay, because when you think of viruses or illnesses, they do what? They take the nutrients out your body, they drain you, right? They act very parasitic. And this is how this individual was with your time, with your energy. They wanted to take from you. Oh, and I just caught 55 when I paused it. So, a lot of what also is going on here is you are somebody who you changed the game. Like I said, you're being viewed as some type of psychological war master, okay? You really are. At this point, people don't know how you do it. And whoever I'm talking to, you're very spiritual. So, people in general could have thought, like, mm-hmm. Whoever I'm talking to, you're very spiritual, and people know this. They could have thought that it was a bunch of mumbo jumbo or whatever the case may be, or they really did not believe in your spirituality unless it benefited them, right? So when it came to you talking about how protected you were, your spirit team don't play with you or play about you, right? Your ancestors, most high, it doesn't matter. You are somebody who is protected by divine forces unseen. So you had someone who really underestimated that. And you're somebody, you're being seen as this psychological war general because you're very transparent, right? So that gives people a level of letting their guard down while you still have yours up. So you understand survival. And in survival, you don't always reveal what you know. It's like somebody who is very, very analytical, right? You like to collect the data. You like to literally watch things play out, watch people's actions, right? You're very keen in pattern recognition. Okay, you're somebody who watches, observes before you ever reveal what you actually know. And when you do reveal it, it's not anything that's really up for debate. It's a final conclusion. This person is terrified because they want to know how much you actually know, right? While a lot of the times what happens to you is people tend to underestimate you. You can have a very kind heart, kind nature, okay? Like I said, you're somebody that's transparent, right? With people that you know or that are close to you. So you have no reason to lie or to manipulate. So you're very, very okay, I just heard you're very open to when it comes to expressing yourself emotionally. You could be somebody that also gives people the benefit of the doubt, but even in that, you still have some type of guard up, right? It's like you're transparent, you're open, but you also are not naive, okay? So, whoever this individual is or these people thought you were naive, but this energy is coming through as who told you that? Silence isn't weakness for you, it's assessment. So you again use it as data collection. You use it to analyze, right? So a lot of the times when people think that you're silent, either you don't know what's up or you are somebody who you're just weak, right? And in reality, you see through everything because you have strong intuition, discernment. And when you say you're spiritually connected, your spirit team is never going to let anything go undetected. And see, somebody who is very smart and observation understands that you don't come charging in. So when you go about things, it's more so you let people's choices seal their fate. So you'll have a final decision internalized before you ever vocalize what it is. But that's also something that, again, is so, how do you do that? Do you understand how much strength that takes? That also is giving me like, you sly fox. You sly fox. I don't know if that's significant for somebody. Maybe you used to watch Dora the Explorer, your kids do. It's just something like, how? And see, a lot of the times you'll have people try to dominate you or feel like they have some type of ambiguous entitlement to your energy, time, resources, whatever the case may be. And when you clock the patterns, you clock the arrogance, you clock the way that people think that you don't see how their actions are, right? That you're oblivious. You peep everything down to the small details. And what you do is you don't seek revenge, you remove access. You are very much out of the situation, okay? You're not somebody that's going to be argumentative. You're not somebody that's going to beg, plead, or whatever the case may be. You are somebody who will remove access once you see all you need to see. And that is why you have somebody shook, okay? Because they did not expect you to flip the switch like this, flip the game. Like I said, they want to know, how much do you actually know and for how long? What hits harder with you is you don't give people the reaction they want. You don't give people the fight and the energy because you already processed it. So what tends to happen, right? You remove this opportunity. You remove the leverage. You remove the benefits of what it is to be in your energy. And that is revenge in itself, especially to somebody who has to use other people and they don't actually carry that energy, right? And with this reading, it's collective, so it may resonate with some and it may not resonate with others, or different parts, or whatever, the whole thing. But like I said, collectively, this is a collective energy going on to where people are realizing you don't mess with people who are spiritually protected. And this person also could have not taken your faith seriously or mocked, again, your beliefs, your ancestors, whatever. Oh, they caught that. They don't play about that. They don't play about that. And I'm not the type, I don't really like to go into the, they're going to get karma, they're going to show. But your ancestors are very much, we got something to show that person. Especially because a lot of the times people will benefit from your spirituality, your faith, the grace that you're giving them. And then they want to mock it once you pull that back, right? And you were sparing them and they don't realize it. Then your ancestors are like, bet. Your spirit team is like, okay. Most High is like, leave it to me. You're the type, you will stay composed while people unravel because they could not get one over on you. So you may realize that people may even attempt to get verbally aggressive, okay? They may try to get physically aggressive with you. They try to dominate you. Once they realize they're not winning in the psychological war, they go about it other ways. They may even try to smear campaign you because they want to create different narratives to make you seem less than, to not reveal how small they feel in comparison to you. But deep down, it always reveals themselves. You are the type, I see you clearly and I'm done. And that's it. It's nothing to talk about. So you remove that access completely. You choose clarity over chaos. And a lot of the times people want you to have that chaotic reaction so they can have something to say. See, this person's like this. See, this person's like that. And when you thrive in clarity, in peace, you don't give them that energy. You let them sit with what they thought was on the up and up. I heard on the up and up. So you'll have people really like thinking that their plans are taking off, that they are on top of the world. Because if they could fool you, if they could dominate you or get what they need from you, they would feel so good. But it all fell down. And some of these people they tried to laugh with about you, they not laughing no more. Because when they look at you and they look at that person, they say something's not right. And they start to see that that person does things out of spite. Your pure intentions and pure heart is why you are meant for limitless abundance. Happy